Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda, all of us received such beautiful darshan of Bhagavan Sadanrittamurti. How was the darshan? How was it? Posted Nithyananda, Ma Lucy, and Ma Rati Karthikeyan, Ma Kamila, Ma Kamalesh Ulagan, and Ma Sangeeta, Ma Christina Voides. I see Kailasa. You please put the name of the participants that are there. Okay, great. Nithyanandam, I see someone called Art Stone. Please could you rename yourself, ma? Please could you rename yourself Art Stone 99. You should rename yourself. Ma Yi Ying Z. Okay, see, it's very nice to see how each of you sincerely all sit and receive the darshan and initiations every day. Now, today, before we enter into the power manifestation right after the darshan, I'm going to request all of you, all the participants here, to take a few minutes and bring aushadas. If you have any energized aushada, kumkum, haldi, turmeric, or whether you have sandalwood powder or you have jnananjana, any energized aushada, please bring. Apply them in 3 points. One is on your third eye, and next 2 points are on either of your temples. Can I request all of you to apply and settle down in front of the camera? Yes. I request all of you to gather and settle down. Ma Meena Haridas, Nithyananda, Ma Shakti, Ma Jayalakshmi, Sanjeshni Singh, Sumati Shanmugam, Sonal Goel, Iqbal Bano, Nithyanandam. Can I request all of you to come on camera, ma? See, today's power that we are going to be manifesting is something very important. Understand, one of the most important principles, manifesting power is not power over something. You are not gaining power over something. You are actually manifesting power of oneness with something. Nithyananda Ma Jayalakshmi Mohana Sundaram. Nithyananda Ma, where are you from? Where have you joined with us from? Ma Sanjeshni Singh. Nithyanandam. Very nice to see all of you. Could you all post where you have joined from? Ma Sanjeshni Singh and Ma Jayalakshmi and Ma Sumati. Okay, Ma Sanjeshni is from Fiji. Nithyanandam Ma, nice to have you here. All right. See, all of you listen carefully. Today we are going to be manifesting a very unique power. See, currently, all the things that you do in life, right? Literally, you are being driven. It is like a continuous backseat driving from your incompletions. Your incompletions, your patterns drive you. The decisions you make, the understandings about life that you carry. What you do not know, something that you're not told about is the 98% of the possibilities that you have, just your DNA has, is untapped. Only 2%, go Google it. Only 2% of your DNA is active, is being used. Rest 98% of your DNA is unknown to science. In the recent times, scientists have developed a field for this called the epigenetics, the epigenome, where they study and they understand about these junk DNA. And imagine how much we miss because we are constantly, we think, okay, this is what it is, we are manifesting the best and this is all we can. But you actually are using even your best of what you can, you're only using 2% of your DNA. It is like all the introduction you have about you to you. If you only dependent on science, modern medical field, you are having a very narrow view about yourself. It is like trying to describe an elephant to a blind person just by saying, oh, it is something that is huge. Huge meaning what? What is it? You cannot actually understand it unless you experience it and tap it. See, understand, if you go by all this biology, the definitions of what modern science carries, or these, what the medical industry gives you, the modern scientists give you, they're all very half-baked information about you. Unfortunately, that is the truth. Even if you think you are the most, you know all the science, yes, it's still no very limited science because science is yet to tap into so many fields. We all think what science has told is ultimate, but go back and study in history. How many times scientists have updated their definitions? Because they are going on, at some point they said only 2% of your DNA is actually useful. Rest 98% is not useful. They labeled it junk DNA or dark DNA. Do you know, till very recently, just like a few decades ago, when one of the scientists accidentally discovered the epigenetic science, scientists thought 98% of your DNA is useless. Now, that same scientists are sitting and discovering and finding out the extraordinary possibilities your DNA carries. Do you know there's a study, like I was telling some time back, there's a study where scientists say the entire data, all the data that's available on your planet Earth can be stored just in your one DNA. That much capability your DNA has. Like, for example, let's say Ma Sangeeta or Ma Sanjeshni Singh, Ma Amantha, Ma Rati Karthikeyan. I'll just give you all an example. If you might, let's say, do any of you know swimming? No? Yes? You can put in the chat. But what if I told you, without ever being taught to swim, just by awakening your DNA, See, your DNA stores information not just about this birth, but all your previous births. Like, for example, in your birth as a fish, your DNA developed, adapted itself with the ability to swim. In your birth as a bird, your DNA has adapted itself, developed itself with the ability to fly. What if I told you, without you ever being taught how to swim, just through initiation, you can awaken your ability to swim. Just by awakening the memory of the fish. It is a science. This science Swamiji has established successfully, and he has proven. There's an elaborate study that is done on this. It is available in the site called befoodfree.org. Do go and check it out, because in that, very clearly established, scientifically, it's explained to you how just through initiation, Swamiji awakened your ability to create food just using sunlight, air, and your body will actually feel full. The Nirahara Samyama, the Di Samyama initiation. Like this, there are tons. Actually, DNA is a topic I'm very passionate about, so I'll just go on talking about it. But anyways, coming back to the point, understand all the introduction that you have about you, what science has given you so far, is a completely half-baked introduction to you. Like there's a small story I'd like to say. Once a small child, she goes to her mother and asks, "Mom, how did human beings happen?" Mom says, "Oh dear, that's nothing. God created Adam and Eve. They created kids, and those kids created more kids, and they created more kids. And that is the way human beings have come into existence." So this child understands. After a few days, again the child goes back to her father and she asks, "Dad, how did human beings come into existence?" Dad says, "Oh, that's simple, honey." And he says, "Human being came from monkeys. Long, long ago, once upon a time, there were only monkeys that existed on our planet, and there were no people. And these monkeys slowly evolved, and they became human beings." This child is thoroughly confused now. She's like, "Mom said we came from God. God created Adam and Eve, and then we came. Dad is saying we evolved from monkeys." So she's thoroughly confused. So this girl goes back to her mother and she says, "Mom, you told me God created Adam and Eve, and then the human race happened from them. But Dad says long, long ago there were only monkeys and we all came from monkeys," which is true. Mom looks at the daughter, she laughs and says, "Very simple, dear. I told you about my side of the family. Your father told you about his side of the family." Understand all your introduction, the so-called introduction that science gives you, all, even the most latest scientific technologies that gives you, is limited because it is all still being discovered by human beings. Hinduism has studied, mastered this field eons ago. We have the science available. We did not just write theories about it, we have established sciences. And this is available, accessible to all of us. This is what Swamiji is gifting through Paramashivoham. The best thing that you can do to yourself is get initiated again and again and again. Because initiation is a unique process where the consciousness is induced and you're awakened, you're having the ability to manifest the extraordinary possibilities in you. Second thing you can do is be here in Paramashivoham, listen to the powerful cognitions. It is through these powerful cognition you actually start manifesting all the extraordinary gifts. Hinduism is the most scientific civilization. We were not just some, uncivilized people living here and there. No, we were so advanced. Look at the Pramanas, look at the history, Hindu history. You will see how our rishis, they created the DNA. We all will, I don't know how many of you would know about it, but there's a system called Gotra system in Hinduism. If you see that Gotra system, right, it is each person, there's a way, like certain communities get married with certain communities. And there's a way where, the procedures of marriage or the entire thing, you would have heard people say Vishwamitra Gotra, Bharatwaja Gotra. Like this, there are various different Gotras that exist. These Gotras are the intelligence, the DNA carried, which is the DNA of great rishis who downloaded the science of enlightenment within them. Swamiji tells us very beautifully, when Muslims, when all the Mughals, when they all invaded long, long ago, when there were invasions happening in the Akhanda Bharata, when the Mughals invaded, when the Britishers invaded, they wrote their history through our blood. But our ancestors wrote the Hindu history in our DNA. They have stored phenomenal knowledge about Hinduism in our very DNA. This is the science that we have had. And now it is experientially transmitted to us. So do not miss manifesting powers. Do not miss experiencing these advanced sciences. These extraordinary abilities of what your DNA can do, what your DNA, if awakened, can do, is just phenomenal. And Swamiji has revealed all of this to us. It is extremely scientific and it is extremely practically applicable. Now, if you are studying something you don't know how to memorize it, just by tapping into this DNA and by manifesting the powers, harnessing the possibilities of your DNA, you can actually store more information. All of this is a science. It's a very, very powerful science. Chayan is asking, what are the temples? Which one are you asking about? Could you make your question more clear? But Chayan, actually, did you listen to the first part of what I was sharing? You should watch a lot of satsangs, what Swamiji has revealed. Nithyananda. Sorry for the technical glitch. I think temporarily all of you lost the audio and video. So if you're all able to see me and hear me clearly now, please let me know in the chat. Okay. Okay, Chayansh, answering your question, these are the two temples and this is the third eye. So you need to apply the Aushadha, Kumkum, on either sides of your temples and on your third eye. Okay, so that will tune in your third eye now, awakening now. Okay, now I'm going to request all of you to get a lamp. Please get a lamp, get a lit lamp and keep it in front of you for this power manifestation. Can I request all of you to get a lamp? Just light a lamp and get it and keep it in front of you, because what you're going to be manifesting now is the power of being able to alter, increase or decrease, play with the fire element. So I request all of you to please get a lamp. That's right, change, that's correct. Ma Jayalakshmi Ma and Ma Vishwaja, Ma Sonal. And Jayansh, if you have completed your 21 days of Paramashivoham level 1, because I saw you attend the previous season, now you should start attending level 2 and then you should come to level 3. See, until you complete level 3, you would have not understood so many sciences still. It's a complete course. So level 1, level 2, level 3. Attend till level 3 because there are phenomenal sciences that Swamiji has revealed. And many of the questions that you have, you will get answers to that in level 3. Right from, you had asked about memory, right? Ability to store a lot of information or awakening your DNA, all of it you will receive initiation in level 3. So if you finish level 1, attend level 2 and level 3 this time. Okay. Now I request all of you to have a lit lamp in front of you. Okay. Listen very carefully what you're going to be doing. You're going to be consciously manifesting the ability to alter the fire, the flame, as per your will. Now, make sure it is in a distance where there is no fan, there should be no wind that should alter the flame. And even your breath should not touch the flame. It should only be completely stable. You're going to use your conscious will to increase the size of your flame. Listen very carefully. It's a very, very easy power to manifest. Your body is made up of the 5 elements, the Panchabhutas. Each of these 5 elements have an impact in your system. They all resonate, they all work with certain components of your body. Now, whenever you manifest the power of the fire element outside, you are literally gaining the mastery over your fire element on the inside. The Jataragni, the ability to control your hunger, will also increase when you start learning how to control the Agni, the fire on the outside. Okay, so be very careful, make sure you're safe, don't make sure that there's no hazards, so keep it safe. But now what you're going to do is, you're not going to physically touch the lamp, you're not going to have any fan, any other wind. Listen very carefully. Experience tremendous friendliness with the fire. Oneness with something is not, see, you're not going to gain power over fire, no. If you try to go and tell Agni Deva that, hey, come on, I'm going to have control over you now, no, he will show you his power. Don't do that. You are just going to experience tremendous friendliness with fire. Like if you have to ask something to your friend, your closest friend, how will you ask? You will not be too formal. Right? You will not say, oh, okay, if you're, if it's so, I'm so grateful. No, you'll not talk like that to your friend. At the same time, you'll not go and boss around to your friend. But you will have a right over your friend, right? You will just say, hey, I need this. Please, can you help me out with this? You know she'll be there for you or he'll be there for you, correct? It's the same way you should experience tremendous friendliness with the element, the fire element. So you're not going to control it. You're not going to try and say, I have power over you. No. Experience oneness with it. Just request, Agni Deva, please, will you increase? I just want you to play. I want to play with you. You will see slowly, you will start feeling so friendly with the fire. You will not see it as something that will be hurtful, painful. No. At the same time, you will not see it is something intimidating. You will not feel that with the fire. That intimidating feeling, if it drops, you have had the friendliness with the fire. Okay? Can I request all of you to first spend a few minutes? Come to the space of deep friendliness with the fire. Just look at the flame. Develop a deep friendliness with it. Extreme comfortability and extreme friendliness. My Priyatma Surupini, you should have your dog also sit and attend. Your pet. I'm seeing him in front of the camera. Your pet seems to be very excited. Come on. Now all of you connect to the flame. Drop your intimidation. Actually, you will see whenever you see that inner agitation or intimidation will happen inside you. Especially when you're connecting with fire element, you will see like you will not be able to connect with it. You will feel intimidated by it. Drop that and develop deep friendliness. Just feel it like a part of you. Start actually speaking to it. Start actually communicating with it. Chant the Mahavakya. Bring yourself to deep, comfortable friendliness. Look at the flame with all your three eyes. You're going to be looking at it with all your three eyes.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om
Chant the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
The moment you start feeling that comfortability with it, right? When you start feeling like, yes, I now feel very comfortable with the flame, you will itself feel it. You will suddenly you will see that no more that intimidation will be there. You will feel like there's a possibility. I can also try. The moment that feeling comes in you, see, it's natural. It is automatic. It will come, okay? In the due course of the process, it will come. The moment it comes in you, start playing with it. Maybe ask, okay, can you now increase the size of your flame? Or can you bend leftwards? Can you bend rightwards, right? So start playing with it. Start becoming comfortable and start speaking to it. Swamiji will very beautifully tell, like Swamiji will give an example of the wind element. So Swamiji will say, for example, if you want the wind to listen to you, right? If you just go and very friendly way talk to it, then Vayudeva will itself come and say, oh, see, this is what happened to my son Hanuman, and this is what all happened. He will share your secrets with you. Same way, the fire element will share all of its secrets with you, literally like a friend. But you should develop that friendliness. You should drop that unconscious intimidation or the resistance that you carry towards it. And you should start developing the deep friendliness. Just focus on that. And Jayansh, see, keep it in a way where external wind is not turning it off. It should be your power. You should manifest as a power. And the flame should listen to your power manifestation. And actually, Jayansh, if you attend continuously, if you manifest powers, I am really telling you, the way you study will improve like anything. You will not even need to see, let's say now you are putting 12 hours of your time into studying, okay? The same amount what you're covering with 12 hours, you will be able to complete the same thing in just 4 hours. You only need to learn how to tune your listening. It is not your ability. Swamiji tells beautifully that a single human being can store 250 ships of memory. So first you should start manifesting powers, Chayansh. When you start manifesting powers, you will start seeing, oh, I have so many possibilities at there. You will start experientially understanding it. Okay. After that, when you go back and study, the same, let's say you spend 12 hours a day studying physics. The same portion you will complete in just 4 hours. And you don't need anything else other than listening. You just work on that and you will simply see you and even your brother you will ask for, right? Two people. I remember you always post. Even your brother, enrich him to come and sit in Paramashivoham. Let them start attending, listening to it, learning the powerful cognition. I see a thumbs up. Thank you. Start doing it. You will really see a difference. Swamiji has given too many amazing sciences. In Gurukul, we all do this. In Gurukul, even a kid who is doing the 12th boards, they will only study for 4 hours a day. But still, they will be able to ace the exams. Just through initiation and through power manifestation, you will be able to achieve it. Okay? Yes. All the others, continue. Ma Lucy, you should keep your eyes open itself and manifest. Look at the flame. See, don't close your eyes. Look at the flame. Start relating with the fire in front of you. Now start playing with it slowly. How many of you are starting to feel the connect with the fire? Put in the chat. How many of you are starting to feel that, yes, I am able to relate with it? How many of you are starting to feel that? Good. Ma Susan? Good. Now you can start playing with the fire, tell it to bend leftwards, rightwards. Start interacting with it. If you started feeling that friendliness, well, start playing with it now. Okay, my Yogamala is also saying yes. My Lucy is also saying yes. Okay, now all of you start giving commands. Start telling, hey, can you please bend left, bend right? However, you talk to your best friend or you talk to the most closest person that you have. Talk the same way with the fire. Ma Kamadahana, sit straight and manifest. Ma. You all can continue manifesting. Now, as all of you are manifesting, we'll be entering into the next session of our day, which is a very, very important session. In this session, we are going to be understanding what is the principle that Nataraja represents, Sadanrittamurti represents. Swamiji is going to tell a very beautiful story in this session. And through that story, Swamiji is going to be conveying one of the most important truths. So do not miss. I request all of you to listen to this session and continue manifesting. See, it's parallel. Don't stop the manifestation. It's a process. It is parallel. So as it keeps happening, you sit and continue manifesting. All right? Let's enter into the palm. Sorry, let's enter into next session.
Kalbhairava did not stay in that very form for a long time. He just, see, each of Mahadeva's action is considered as one incarnation. When he came out and destroyed Daksha and his Yajna, that action is Virabhadra. When he came out and destroyed the arrogance of Brahma and gave him Shivoham experience, that action is Kalabhairava. That is why Kalabhairava Jayanti is done as per the Tithi. It is Mahadeva himself is Mahakala and Kalabhairava. It is just his different actions. So his action of coming down to remove the ego of Targavana rishis, that only is considered as Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti is not separate from Mahadeva. His action of coming down and with a begging bowl, that is Bhikshadana, and his action of teaching enlightenment and giving the experience of Shivoham to Targavana rishis is Dakshinamurti. So his action of seducing all the Rishi Patnis is the Rishabharuda. If you see there is a form of Mahadeva, most handsome form, the Rishabharuda, where he just seduces all the Rishi Patnis and the Rishis were shaken because that is the only weak point they had. They were so proud of everything else. So he wants to expose their weak point to them. So that form, that action is considered as Rishabharuda. So each of his action assumes one form. Given one form, and same way, his action of Ananda Tandava becomes Nadaraja. Nadaraja is not separate from Mahadeva. When he dances, he is Nadaraja. When he sits in Samadhi, he is Kailasanada. When he removes the arrogance of Brahma and gives him Shivoham experience, he is Kalabhairava. When he removes the arrogance of Daksha and gives him Shivoham experience, he is Virabhadra. So these are various forms of Mahadeva. And when he stands as the light shaft and blesses Brahma and Vishnu and gives them enlightenment, then he is called Arunachala, Lingodbhava. So each of his action is considered as one incarnation. You can see him, touch him and speak to him. Kalabhairava is one of the most powerful expression of Mahadeva. Most powerful expression of Mahadeva. He is the energy on which all the memories are stored. All the memories are stored. Space is the energy where all visualizations are stored. Time is the energy all memories are stored. Cosmic record keeper. All the word documents are kept with Kalbhairava. All the visual documents are kept in the space. The space, embodiment of space is Nataraja. So Nataraja keeps all the visual documents and Kalbhairava keeps all the word documents. So anything happened, happening, yet to happen, you can just ask Kalbhairava, he will pull it out and give the whole record. And moreover, most powerful expression, easily accessible. The moment you call, he will be there. See, Paramashiva's ferociousness is represented by the Kalabhairava. Paramashiva's knowledge is represented by Dakshinamurti. Paramashiva's ecstatic cosmic dance is represented by Nataraja. So Paramashiva's various energies are represented by various forms. His Shukla, the semen energy, which creates this universe. I am in such a state now. I am going to make too many important revelations. The multi-dimensional logic of the cosmos I will reveal. Surely the binary logic cannot understand what I am trying to tell. Binary logic will not be able to, because it has not matured enough, it has not grown up enough to catch the cosmic reality. Understand? If you can grasp a being, conscious being, creating the principles of creation, creating the principles of creation, not just creation, creating the principles of creation with one hand and sustaining the principles of creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation, and rejuvenating in one hand, the principles of creation, principles of sustenance, and principles of rejuvenation, and principles of pulling out of delusion, and principles of liberation. To one hand, manifesting the principles of manifestation, manifesting the principles of sustenance, principles of rejuvenation, principles of pulling out of delusion, and principles of liberation. To the other hand, sustaining, not just sustaining what is created, sustaining principles of creation and principles of sustenance. The other hand, not just destroying or rejuvenating, rejuvenating even the principles of rejuvenation. And through the thrown up leg, liberating, and the leg which is pressing the demon, Muyalaka, pulling beings out of delusion. Not just pulling beings alone out of delusion, pulling even the principle of creation, maintenance out of delusion. And with the leg which is thrown up in the air, giving liberation not just to the beings, even to the principle of creation, maintenance, rejuvenation. Pulling out of delusion and liberation. Doing all this not only without stress, in ecstatic dance. Just even if you grasp intellectually this, you will grasp Nataraja, the Ananda Dandava, cosmic dance of Nataraja. That is the meditation, ultimate meditation, connecting with Paramashiva, Nataraja. Ananda Tandava, bliss dance Nataraja, who manifested from Ishana space of Ishana face, PHASE, face, space. Listen carefully. All the other four, Satyojata, Vamadeva, Satyojata, Agora, Vamadeva, Tatpurusha, all these other are FACES, faces, and PHASES, spaces of Paramashiva. Ishana is face, space, space. FACE, PHASE, SPACE, all three. Chidambara. From the Ishana space, Nataraja manifests. Nataraja is the liberating principle. Mukti Tattva. Understand? Cosmic dance, Mukti Tattva of Nataraja, cosmic dance of Nataraja. Is the ultimate liberating principle. I will map it to your prajna now and support you and make you manifest this as a reality. Listen carefully. I'll bring it down to my prajna and manifest it in all your prajna and make it into vijnana. Listen. Paramashiva, when he was dancing, suddenly one anklet falls, but he is not stopping the dance. He doesn't feel stuck. He doesn't bother about the so-called perfection. Understand? He is an absolute perfectionist. But when he is dancing, perfectionism does not stop his action. Perfectionism does not put him in inaction. If you lived around me, you will know exactly the meaning of this word. I am an absolute perfectionist, but my perfectionism will never stop me starting my projects, starting my work. I will not even miss putting the jewelry on the throne, but when I started this whole Sri Kailasa project, I did not even have my own land. People who live around me, they know how perfectionist I am. But my perfectionism never stops me starting new projects or venturing into projects. He continues to dance and Adisesha rushes and ties himself and makes himself as an anklet, and Paramashiva continues to dance. This is the key. Perfectionism, which does not make you stop or feel stuck and capped, is the liberating principlic action. Understand? You cannot see more perfect than Paramashiva's Ananda Tandava. But when his anklet falls, he doesn't wait. He continues. In your life, either you give up perfectionism or you give up beginning, initiating, continuously moving. In these two, you give up any one. That is what is delusion. Listen, feeling stuck is the only sin in the life. cosmos does not feel stuck just because of its nature of not feeling stuck. It manifests the space of perfectionism. Understand? Listen to what I am talking intensely. Intense action. Start 10 projects. If you are stuck, feeling stuck in one project, go on be doing other 9. By the time you're pushing the other 9, this feeling stuck will dissolve. Understand there is no such thing as stuck in reality. It is always only feeling stuck. Eschatology does not exist in Paramashivoham Jnana. Everything is ontology. There is no end. Understand that. There is no end. Paramashiva Dandava of cosmos. Its perfection is because it doesn't get stuck. Stop feeling stuck. Stop being stuck. You will manifest perfectionism. Understand? Don't give up on perfectionism, but don't stop actions. Binary logic teaches you, if you want to be perfect, start late after preparing everything. Multidimensional logic teaches you, only by your action you will reach the perfection. You will manifest the perfection. Do not give up on perfection, but do not stop acting. Understand? Enlightenment is ultimate, not final. It is constant happening. In few days you will see the whole satsang background and the way it is going to be relayed. It's all going to be next level. The whole background, LED screen, or the high definition, or the volume quality, or the different mics, all that thing set. It's going to be next level. But I don't wait for all that to get set and then start the satsang. Then I'll never be able to start. I know the great Shiva Bhuta Ganas work around me. I just start the dance by its intensity. Perfection to perfection to perfection to perfection manifests. Not imperfection to perfection. No. Perfection to perfection to perfection to perfection to perfection to perfection manifests. Listen carefully. Understand? One thing Arunagiri Yogeshwara has made it as my DNA. Continuity. Nitya. Nitya Ananda. Continuous. I tell you. Stop feeling stuck. Stuck. And stop stopping. Stop only stopping. As long as you don't stop, feeling stuck is only feeling stuck. If you stop, you will be stuck. I still remember when I used to go to Polytechnic from Tiruvannamalai to Kudiyatham. Sometimes I have to cross this Pachakuppam railway crossing. That's one place. It's not on the way between Tiruvannamalai to my college, but sometimes I will have to go to different places from my college. I will not even be sitting in the bus because usually that crossing takes half an hour or 1 hour. Multiple trains will cross. So on the railway level crossing, the buses will be stuck for half an hour, 1 hour. I'll take ticket only up to the Pachakuppam cross and then get down, walk, cross the level crossing and go to that side and catch the next bus and move. I'll say that I'm not interested in getting stuck. I'm ready to walk. You have to walk 10 minutes from level cross to the bus stand. I'll say that is okay, perfectly all right. Instead of wasting 1 hour, 10 minutes walk, I'll catch the next bus and ultimately I'll reach the place more than 1 hour earlier. Understand one thing. Do not be stuck in anything. Nothing is a bad decision in your life other than being stuck. Being stuck is only delusion, only trobhava, only negativity. Epistemology of the human nature. Understand? The origin, nature, methods, and limits of human knowledge. I'm teaching you the epistemology of Paramashivoham, essence of epistemology of Paramashivoham. Be like Nataraja, continue dancing. Continue dancing. Continue dancing. Be Nithya, eternal. Nothing is wrong decision if your whole life is seen together other than feeling stuck or being stuck. Nothing is wrong decision. As long as you are flowing, 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 flowing. Nothing is a wrong decision. As long as you are flowing, flowing, flowing. That is the beauty of life. Dance. If you see your body as third person, you will dance as Nataraja. Your body will just fly like a feather. You will be so light. If you can jump 50% of your height, you will be able to see your body as second person. Only if you can see your body as third person, you can jump full height of you. If you are 6 feet and you can jump 6 feet during the dance, you have mastered the art of seeing yourself as third person. Only if you see yourself as third person, you can jump your full height. A Rudraganya will be ordained as Rudraganya during Meenakshi's time only if she can jump like a feather or full height and land on the floor like a feather. And there cannot be any pain, even the pain feeling in the muscles or body. There's a beautiful incident during Meenakshi's time happened. Two Rudraganyas of Paramashiva had little feeling that who is the best dancer. Then Meenakshi conducts a small experiment. She gives flower bouquet to both of them, and they are expected to dance with a flower bouquet, holding the flower bouquet in the hand. They danced. In between, one Rudraganya dropped the flower bouquet from the hand because in both flower bouquets there was scorpion. If you hold the flower bouquet lightly, during all your moments, Scorpion did not feel any pressure or suffocation. So the Rudraganya was mastered the science of seeing the body as third person. She held the flower bouquet so graceful that Scorpion did not even feel that somebody is holding. So he did not get agitated. It was relaxed, resting. But the other Rudraganya was not mastered. She mastered maybe the body movements, but not the conscious way of holding herself. So she held the flower bouquet a little tight. Maybe she was a little suffocated inside. And jealousy suffocates you, and comparison suffocates you. She held the flower bouquet a little tight, and the Scorpion bit her. She dropped it, and naturally she has to learn more powerful cognitions. If you see your body as third person, you will jump full height and land like a feather, and again you will dance. No pain, no fear of pain. You will be just beautiful feather. Understand, whether you want to excel in rope yoga or Kundalini Rajju or Shivastamba, this is fundamental need. Seeing your body as third person. Productivity of life means multiple times your patterns and mind dying in the same body. Waste of life means carrying the same mind into multiple bodies. Listen, nothing can equate the truth about life. To experience the truth of life, anything can be sacrificed. Experience this one truth. The more number of times your patterns die, you come to completion in your life is productive. Every night, if you complete with yourself and life, that is the best productivity of your life. Few minutes I'll give you. Take few minutes to pen down all the incompletions right now you remember about you and life. I'll use my powers, manifest Paramashiva from my being into all your being. Through this intense process, spiritual showering, I'll complete you completely and literally burn your past. I will literally burn your past. Once I burn your past, I'll take you into Paramashivoham. Sit with your eyes closed. Take a paper and pen. Write with your eyes closed. Because with your eyes closed, you can remember well and go on be writing. Take these few minutes to pick up paper and pen. Sit with your eyes closed and start writing your incompletions. Please listen. If you finished writing, once you finished writing, you can sit. I'll start the process then. But while you are writing, keep your eyes closed. If you finished writing, you can keep your eyes open. If not, keep your eyes closed. There are some people asking, what is incompletion? Everything you feel as a problem in your life is incompletion, right? If people are not listening to you as you want, if things are not going as you want, if the country law is supporting you as you want, whatever you feel as a problem in your life, whether headache or hair fall, or brain itself is falling due to the stress, everything is incompletion. Pen down. I'm going to manifest the powerful energy of Nataraja, who is the Lord of living enlightenment. Living enlightenment is today's session. Today's session is I am living enlightenment. Nataraja, aspect of Paramashiva, brings complete completion. Actually, he makes incompletions irrelevant. Dakshinamurti brings completion to completion. Incompletions, all your incompletions will become complete by Dakshinamurti. But Nataraja, he just makes your incompletions irrelevant. So listen. Listen carefully, intensely. am going to manifest intensely Nataraja, Paramashiva's powerful manifestation is Nataraja.
Traditionally, the word Kundalini Shakti is used to mean an extraordinary potential energy which is hidden in every human body. Understand? Animals may have body, but they do not have Kundalini Shakti. The only difference between you and the animal is this potential energy. Maybe if I have to use more words, Kundalini Shakti is something like a possibility for becoming enlightened. The possibility to become enlightened. The possibility to become a different human being. Different conscious being is there only in human beings. Animals may have same body, may look like intelligent, but they do not have the possibility, the potentiality to become enlightened, to be a different human beings, to be a different conscious beings. The Kundalini Shakti is a energy which resides in every one of you. If it can be awakened, it will take you to a different plane of consciousness, different plane of existence. Understand? All the enlightened masters on the planet Earth are again and again saying, the life is ecstasy, life is joy, life is bliss, life is just shining. And there is a beautiful saying by a great master, whatever happens is auspicious. Mangala, Shivam. In Sanskrit, the word Shivam means auspiciousness. They say whatever is happening is auspicious. But for us it doesn't look like that. If you watch CNN for a few minutes, you will understand. No, whatever is happening is not auspicious. But again and again, enlightened masters are saying, whatever is happening is auspicious. Mangala, Shivam. Why they are saying again and again? People ask me, what is this, Swamiji? If they see CNN for 10 minutes, they will understand. Whatever is happening is not auspicious. If they listen to the news, they will understand. But even after listening to the news every day, seeing everything, I do feel whatever is happening is auspicious. What to do? Very difficult. A logical man cannot understand, cannot relate with what I am saying. But heart of heart, I feel very strongly, whatever is happening is auspicious. Shiva. The word Shiva means in Sanskrit causeless auspiciousness. Whatever happens in your life, even if the best thing happens, you can always think, it could have been little better. It could have been little better. Or whatever worst thing happens, you can always say, oh, at least this much I am saved. It is up to you to feel whether things are auspicious or inauspicious. In the planet Earth, only two kinds of human beings are there. People who feel everything is inauspicious. We need some correction. We need some alteration. We need some further development. We need to remodel. There are some people who feel everything happening is auspicious. Person who feels whatever is happening is inauspicious is a materialistic. He believes in matter, correction, doing, remodeling, changing, altering. Person who believes whatever is happening is auspicious is a spiritualist. Believes in the intelligence of the cosmos, the whole. He is very clear, the whole is much more intelligent than part, me. If you think the whole is not more intelligent than you are materialistic, egoistic. If you think the whole is much more intelligent than me, you are spiritualist. Over. The whole world can be classified just with these two categories. If you feel whatever is happening is auspicious, you are a spiritual person. Whatever is happening is best. You can either think whatever is happening is inauspicious, or you can realize whatever is happening is auspicious. Why enlightened beings are constantly feeling whatever is happening is auspicious? It is just because of the Kundalini Shakti. Once this Kundalini energy awakens in you, you will feel so much of energy in your body, you will not be able to complain about anybody. Understand? You You will complain about anything or any person or any incident only when you are in low mood, means your usual mood. You will not be able to complain, criticize, or feel disappointed about any person or anybody if your body is overflowing, bubbling with energy. You feeling whatever is happening is auspicious or inauspicious is directly connected to your energy level. At some time, if you get the glimpse of that high energy by some method, sometimes people get into that high energy without even knowing. Maybe if they go to some high energy places, or if they are really relaxed, they get into that high mood. Suddenly those few moments or few hours, you feel you are so fulfilled, nothing is wrong in the planet Earth. You will feel everything is going the best way. If you have had this glimpse, these moments in your life even once, you can be called as a spiritual seeker. Sometime, even while seeing the sunset, suddenly you feel the whole thing is settled in you. And you think, God, everything is beautiful. Things are happening. It's okay. Suddenly, some mood, you are silent, you are relaxed, you are filled with energy, and you see whatever is happening is auspicious. There is only two planes of existence. One, the plane of normal human beings. Whatever is happening needs to be altered. Anything they cannot say, I really like that person, but they can't stop, they can't end a sentence without that but. Without that but, they can't end any sentence. They cannot make a statement without that but, there ends. If you are using that word, but, or this, then you are a human being. There is another one kind of existence. Whatever happens, he is not bothered at all. In Gita, Krishna says, samaschitta. It does not mean he is not compassionate. Understand? A person who is balanced does not mean he is not compassionate or he doesn't suffer seeing the others struggle, others suffering. He tries only to remove others' suffering instead of he suffering with them. First thing, you need to feel completely overflowing. Whatever is happening is auspicious. In the auspicious energy, let there be one more auspicious wave to bring the people up. Can be the idea or can be the understanding. The person whose Kundalini is not awakened, whose Kundalini Shakti is not become alive, in Sanskrit we call Kundalini Jagrata, the higher consciousness awakening. If it has not happened in you, whatever is happening inside and outside you will be inauspicious. If that awakening happens, whatever is happening inside and outside you will be auspicious. The Shiva energy, the concept of Shiva is the possibility of rejuvenation. He constantly creates space for new things to happen. Destruction is destruction as long as you are an outsider. Destruction becomes mangala, auspicious, when you become an insider, when you start seeing the whole thing with a larger understanding, when you start seeing the whole thing with a more understanding and sympathy, suddenly you will realize whatever is happening is auspicious, best thing which can happen. There's a beautiful story by a Buddha's disciples. One enlightened disciple of Buddha was asked to go and teach in a new place. Buddha asked him, before sending, I am sending you to the new place. Before that, I want to know a few things from you. What will you do if they don't give you food and shelter in the new place? This disciple says, I'll be happy that they have not beaten me. I'll think, oh God, at least they have not beaten me. I'll be happy about that. Buddha says, if they beat you, what will you think? I'll be happy they have not killed me. Buddha says, if they kill you, what will you think? Then I don't have to think anything. I'll be happy that they have liberated me from the body. As long as this body is there, I have so many commitments, responsibilities connected to this body. I'll be happy. Now I'm free. What is there to think? And there is nothing after to think. Buddha says, now you are ready. Go and teach. Understand, the person's mind is ready to feel whatever is happening, will happen, is auspicious. You may think I am talking something impractical. No. If you move towards love, if you little fall in love with something, suddenly you will see anything connected to that object or that person is auspicious. If you have fallen in love with something in your life, you will realize anything connected to that person or that object will be auspicious. That's a beautiful saying. When you fall in love with something, that object looks like God for you. Understand? When you feel connected, when you fall in love, whatever happening will become auspicious. It will look auspicious. It will look holy, sacred, mangala. You won't be able to find any fault. Taken away. If you are filled, if your body is filled with energy, whatever happens on the planet Earth, you will feel auspicious. You will feel so much confidence. You will feel so much energy. Everything will look divine. Person whose body and mind is filled with energy, who is overflowing, he will feel so much confident about things and the things happening around the world. He will not have fear. He can't be depressed. Person with low energy, any small thing is enough to depress him. In your life also you can see. Sometimes you feel everything is great. Whatever is happening around you is great. When you are overfilled, when you are overflowing, when you are fulfilled with energy, when you fall in love, even stone looks like God. If you feel connected to the whole existence, suddenly you see whole life is auspicious. Anybody who feels whole life is auspicious, mangala, is enlightened, liberated. He doesn't have fear. He doesn't have difficulties. He doesn't have problems. He doesn't need anything else. That very understanding, whatever happens is auspicious, is enough. When you are really in tune, you will understand whatever is happening is auspicious. The best thing which can happen is happening. If you trust your logic, your intelligence, you will always be complaining. If you trust the cosmic intelligence, the cosmic logic, you will always be relaxing and appreciating. You can feel this cosmos as an order or as a chaos. It's your freedom. You can either feel as a beautiful order. Just see. No traffic signal. All the planets are moving without hitting each other. Even if they hit, not much danger. Things are happening. Or you can say, no, so much of chaos, so much of fighting in every home, so much of trouble in every house. You can look at this angle or from that angle. It's your freedom. You can think whole world, whole cosmos as order or chaos. You have full freedom. Mangala or inauspicious. You can think as most auspicious, Shiva, or the ultimate destruction, devil. It's up to you. It's up to. In all our lives, at least once or twice, we have experienced that part. Just look back. The moments where you took major positive decisions, those moments you would have had that confidence, that courage. Whatever is happening is auspicious. At some point, you would have surrendered either out of joy or high energy or the decision that nothing more good, nothing more great can happen to your life. When you experience that kind of moments in your life, you start thinking, whatever is happening is auspicious.
Paramashiva does the 5 actions: creation, manifestation, srishti, sustenance, maintenance, sthiti in Sanskrit, samhara means rejuvenation, destruction, throbhava means pulling out of delusion, anugraha means liberation, enlightening. I will repeat. Srishti, creation, manifestation, sthiti, maintenance, sustenance, samhara, rejuvenation, throbhava, pulling out of delusion, anugraha, liberating, enlightening. So understand few things. Listen carefully. Paramashiva does this 5 action: creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. Not only he sits in the cosmos and does all these 5 action, he sits in you also and does all these 5 action constantly in your life. Listen, the first powerful cognition, Paramashiva does all these 5 action, and same Paramashiva not only is sitting in the cosmos and doing this 5 action, he is sitting inside you and doing this 5 action. The core content of your inner space is Paramashivoham. You are Paramashiva. Listen carefully. This truth, you are Paramashiva, is the ultimate truth. Your day-to-day life facts may not immediately match the truth. But if you just sit and start digesting this truth, you will see the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth both matches. When you realize day-to-day facts, ultimate truth matches, it is called enlightenment. When you realize, wake up, yes, the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth is matching. That is called enlightenment. Listen carefully. The ultimate truth I am telling you now, you are Paramashiva. And your day-to-day facts immediately don't match. No. There are too many conflicts, confusions. How can I be Paramashiva? But if you sit and understand, if you bring love in your life, love, deep love for everything happening, you will realize 2 things. Everything is auspicious. Paramashiva, Sada Shiva. Sada means everything. Shiva means auspicious. Understand? Whatever me and the Sangha is going through, in this moment I am uttering this truth. Not only this is truth, this is fact. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Understand this great truth. Have tremendous sympathy, love, compassion for life. It is the atmosphere, ecosystem of love, compassion, sympathy. That is the atmosphere where these higher realities are realized, manifested. I can tell you very clearly, Paramashiva is real. Paramashiva, Parashakti, Kalabhairava are protecting me and the Sangha. Please understand. I can give you the same assurance, commitment, protection through this initiation. As much as you can start living these powerful cognitions, don't worry, you are not expected to be 100% perfect. You are only expected to be total as much as you can. Be total as much as you can. No need to be perfect. No need to worry about perfection. Start with your totality. More and more strength will start happening. Understand? You have 14-inch biceps and you see somebody having 24-inch biceps and you feel, oh, when will I build 24-inch biceps and triceps? Impossible, forget about it. No, then life doesn't work in that way. From 14, you build 15. That 15 brings so much strength, so your weightlifting ability becomes double. That becomes 16. That increases your weightlifting ability to triple. Then that brings 17, and that every inch muscle getting added adds strength and your ability to lift, and then you build. Finally, you achieve what needs to be achieved. Every time you win using a powerful cognition, powerful truth in your life, you gain confidence on Paramashiva. That confidence gives you the ability to build more powerful cognitions. More powerful cognitions brings more confidence on life and enlightenment. Paramashiva, Kalabhairava, and that gives more confidence and more powerful cognitions. That brings more enlightenment, more power manifestation. Understand? I wanted you to know. At any situation in the life, truth is the most powerful strategy for life. The truth is you are Paramashiva. Whether you understand or not, nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Understand, I am telling you. With all this so much attack, I am surviving, thriving. Not just surviving, thriving is just because Paramashiva is protecting me. Kalabhairava is protecting me.
Yes. Nithyananda, to all the participants. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji, very beautiful revelation. Swamiji spoke on the Mukti Tattva of Bhagavan Nataraja. So, let us understand very beautifully. Swamiji shares that Bhagavan Nataraja symbolizes all about not feeling stuck. As Swamiji says very beautifully, Nataraja does what? Nataraja, when you have incompletion, he just makes it redundant for you. Kalabirva, he'll make it you complete with it. But Nataraja, no matter what happens in your life, he just makes it redundant. Understand, Bhagavan Nataraja is all about not feeling stuck. Understand, as Swamiji shares the beautiful story of when Bhagavan Nataraja was dancing, his anklets fell, but that does not stop him from his Ananda Tandava. Understand, perfectionism, which does not make you stop or feel stuck, handicapped, is a liberating principalic action. Look in your life, either you give up perfectionism or you give up the beginning, initiating, continuously moving. Because all participants to post is I can see many participants over here. Ma Susan, Ma Purushananda, Ma Yogamalar, Ma Shakuntala Devi, Ma Priyatma Surupini. See, Ma Hongsu, Ma Rani Ayyar, because Ma Purushananda, because all of the posts you're understanding what Swamiji has said about the how Bhagwan Nataraja never felt stuck. He is the embodiment of perfectionism. Understand? Now, either in our life, either we give up the thing of perfectionism or you give up the beginning, the initiating of the process. Most of the time, what do? We always feel stuck. We always feel stuck in whatever we do. So that's why you don't experience success in any of the things which all of us are doing. Like for example, you want to you go for a job so that you can earn a lot of money, but you're not experiencing breakthrough. You're feeling stuck in that area. So either we feel that okay, let me not just start, let me not initiate the will which I want to manifest, or we forget perfection. Where are we not perfect in manifesting our reality? Instead of looking into these two problems, we blame the whole life, saying my whole life is stuck, nothing is moving. Bhagavan Nataraja, all he just symbolizes the feeling of not being stuck. No matter what happens in life, never feel stuck. I now request all participants to post, pen down 11 major areas in your life where you felt stuck. For example, you want to increase your monthly income, but you do not know how to do it. Your current job is not giving you the financial freedom you want, but it is taking up all your time and energy. So, you neither have time to look for other options nor able to grow in your current job and you feel stuck. Understand? This very beautiful example Swamiji is given where most of the time we feel like this one. We want to manifest a good life for us. For example, in the field of career itself, you want to manifest a good career so that you can earn a lot of money. but you do not know which type of money you want to choose, which type of job you want to choose. At the same time, the current job which you're feeling, the current job if you're having, you feel so stuck, you do not know how to proceed further. So now, with this context, that let me not feel stuck. Let me just start. When I start, everything will fall into place. That's how Swamiji started his whole mission. Swamiji started with just with few people and few money, but that does not that does not stop him to start his mission. Swamiji never felt stuck in wherever he went. To give an example for all the participants, when Swamiji was in intense samadhi and Paramashiva revealed to him that LA, Los Angeles and the Adi Kailash will be the headquarters for Swamiji's mission. Swamiji immediately came up from samadhi and revealed this to his disciples. And his disciples are like, Swamiji, we don't even know the language of these areas, what to do. Like LA, Los Angeles, you speak English, and Swamiji did not know English at the point of time. Swamiji says, let me just download it. That's all. That did not stop me. And at the year 2003, Swamiji went to USA, conducted several different programs on Shiva Sutras, Bhagavad Gitas, Patni Yoga Sutras, Anandaswarna programs, so many different programs Swamiji conducted in USA. Understand? Swamiji never felt stuck in whatever he did. No matter, even though tremendous, even the persecution was coming and going on continuously, that also never made Swamiji to feel stuck. Every time whenever persecution happened, Swamiji only expanded himself more and more. Say, for example, at 2010, when Swamiji was persecuted, at that time the court gave a law that Swamiji should stop giving these courses. But Swamiji should not do in mass scale. Immediately what Swamiji did, let me start two-way video conferencing, meaning let people come on Zoom, online, let me connect with them. Then when Gurukul was persecuted, Swamiji's Gurukul was persecuted, that did not stop Swamiji. Swamiji established Gurukul all over the world. On all different countries, Swamiji established Gurukuls. Now, when all the Hindus have been attacked, Swamiji created Kailasa, a nation where all these dimensions of Hinduism, all the sacred sciences of Hinduism could be protected, cherished, lived, and practiced for eternity for whoever wants to enjoy this science. So understand, Swamiji never felt stuck in whatever he did. He just continued. Swamiji is like, let me start. Only when I start, life starts manifesting. With this context, I request all participants now look into your life and pen down 11 major areas in your life where you're feeling stuck. It can be anything, whether in the field of power manifestation or whether in the field of health, wealth, job, career. It can be any field. Pen down 11 major areas in your life where you're feeling stuck. down 11 major areas in your life where you feel you are stuck, where you feel you're not able to move forward, or you're not able to start anything new in your life. Let us now move ahead to the second step which Swamiji is beautifully giving for all of us. So now, start 10 projects. If you're stuck, feeling stuck in one project, go on, be doing other 9. By the time you move forward, on the other 9, this feeling stuck will dissolve. So that requires all participants now pen down at least 10 projects in your life. You are going to start to intensify your action. 10 major projects in your life where you are going to intensify, where you're going to be intense in your action. If one project is stuck, complete the rest 9 and come back to this. You will feel naturally this feeling of stuck will dissolve into you. So that requires all participants to choose 10 major projects in your life and which are going to intensify your whole life, which is going to intensify your action. Choose 10 such projects. So now, with this context of Bhagavan Nataraja symbolizes the aspect of not feeling stuck, just continuing to dance, just continuing to be as he is. Just start continuously. Do not let anything come in your way as an obstacle. Do not have this feeling of stuck. The moment this feeling arises in you, immediately complete with it, as this is going to stop you in manifesting your reality. So now, request all participants, now with this understand, with this powerful cognition we get from this session, let us now go ahead to the power manifestation. In this round, all of you going to be manifesting, playing with the water element. So, so now request all participants to now get a glass of water and an object. Make sure that object is not too heavy, it is light, such that it sinks, but it should be a lightweight object. You're going to place the object in water. For example, a drop of rice grain in the water or a piece of rubber. Anything which is light, I request all participants to put it inside the water. Ensure that the object is not too heavy, such that it sinks, but it should be a lightweight object. Now, I request all participants to now remember Swamiji in your third eye. Remember Swamiji in your inner space. And start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Now, in the space of oneness with Swamiji, by the weight of the object, naturally it will sink down. Now, use your will and command the object to move up in the water. You are going to be using water to move objects. You are going to be using the water element to lift the water up, to lift the object up from the bottom of the glass. Continue chant the Mahavakya in your inner space. Just remember, even in power manifestation, feeling stuck, don't feel stuck. Say yourself, I am not getting stuck. I'm going to drop this at Swamiji's feet. Like how Swamiji never felt stuck in whatever he did. I am not going to feel stuck in whatever I am doing right now. Let me just enjoy that oneness space which I have with Swamiji. And continue chanting the Mahavakya. Continue chanting the Mahabhagya. Feel at oneness space, the object, water, and Swamiji. All four of you are one and the same. Continue chanting the Mahabhagya. Do not allow that feeling stuck to be settled in your system. As that feeling comes in all of us, we neither want to move forward or have the patience to sit and experience that. So request all participants to now. So now request all participants to now just continue chewing on the powerful cognition. Just repeat this powerful cognition within yours, which all of us learned from the session, that everything, Bhagwan, nothing is stuck. Just continue to move. Do not settle yourself with the feeling of stuck, as it will not going to let you to experience perfectionism, excellence in your life. So I request all participants to continue chewing on this powerful cognition. Continue chanting the Mahavakya.
Sandhya Nrittamurti. See, Sandhya means the day and night meeting, and destruction, pralaya, and creation meeting. For you to understand roughly, you can roughly understand as ice age. During every ice age, he dances the cosmic dance. That is called Sandhya Tandava. Listen. Whenever you feel everything in your life is falling apart, suddenly business is collapsing, wife is leaving, and kids are not listening to you. It's almost like your whole life is going. What do you think as your life is going? Health is failing. Whenever you feel that pralaya is happening in you, meditate on the Sandhya Nrittamurti. Invoke him. Mahadeva, you are doing your Sandhya Nritya in my life. Just show me you are doing the Sandhya Nritya. That's enough. He will simply manifest auspiciousness in you. Listen. He just wants you to know he is doing Sandhya Tandava in your life. If you recognize it, you will say, all right, come on. Now, it is time. Let's start the creation. Let the new yuga start. Let the new universe manifest. Let the new life manifest. If you want new life to manifest in you, connect with Sandhya Tandava Murti. Nritta means Tandava. Sandhya Nrittamurti. Tandava goes through certain discipline. Nritta is beyond all discipline. So, if you feel things are falling apart in your life, connect with Sandhya Nrittamurti. Mahadeva, Paramashiva, I know you are doing Sandhya Nritta in me. Just reveal that you are doing Sandhya Nritta, so I'll be in peace. That's all. You will feel very shy. Hey, this fellow caught me. Now he knows my Leela. Okay, come on. All right. I'll create the new life for you. I'll manifest new life for you. Delusion will delude you as long as you have not recognized the delusion is deluding you. The moment you recognize delusion is deluding you, it can no more delude you. Delusion cannot delude you. The moment you recognize delusion is deluding you. Actually, even this Sandhya Nrittamurti we have in Seattle Temple. Seattle Temple, we have not only the huge Nataraja, Ananda Nataraja, we have some more dancing forms of Shiva. I think we have done some, that 108 dancing forms of Shiva, and sent to different temples few deities, few forms. So Seattle has Ananda Tandava, as in Chidambaram, and Sandhya Nrittamurti, And even Los Angeles has few more Tandavas of Paramashiva's forms. So connect with this superconscious mutation, Sandhya Nrittamurti. You will realize nothing is falling apart, everything is falling in place. If you know Paramashiva, you will know everything falls in place. If you don't know Paramashiva, you may be deluded thinking everything is falling apart. First, Paramashiva does the 5 actions: creation, manifestation, srishti, sustenance, maintenance, sthiti in Sanskrit, samhara means rejuvenation, destruction, trobhava means pulling out of delusion, anugraha means liberation, enlightening. I will repeat. Srishti, creation, manifestation, sthiti, maintenance, sustenance, samhara, rejuvenation, trobhava, pulling out of delusion, anugraha, liberating, enlightening. So understand few things. Listen carefully. Paramashiva does this 5 action: creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. Not only he sits in the cosmos and does all these 5 action, he sits in you also and does all these 5 action constantly in your life. Listen, the first powerful cognition. Paramashiva does all these 5 action, and same Paramashiva not only is sitting in the cosmos and doing this 5 action, he is sitting inside you and doing this 5 action. The core content of your inner space is Paramashivoham. You are Paramashiva. Listen carefully. This truth, you are Paramashiva, is the ultimate truth. Your day-to-day life facts may not immediately match the truth. But if you just sit and start digesting this truth, you will see the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth both matches. When you realize day-to-day facts, ultimate truth matches, it is called enlightenment. When you realize, wake up, yes, the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth is matching. That is called enlightenment. Listen carefully. The ultimate truth I am telling you now, you are Paramashiva. And your day-to-day facts immediately don't match. No. There are too many conflicts, confusions. How can I be Paramashiva? But if you sit and understand, if you bring love in your life, love, deep love for everything happening, you will realize two things. Everything is auspicious. Paramashiva, Sada Shiva. Sada means everything. Shiva means auspicious. Understand? Whatever me and the Sangha is going through, in this moment I am uttering this truth. Not only this is truth, this is fact. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Understand this great truth. Have tremendous sympathy, love, compassion for life. It is the atmosphere, ecosystem of love, compassion, sympathy. That is the atmosphere where these higher realities are realized, manifested. The day-to-day fact and highest truth both match. Highest truth only manifests as day-to-day fact, and you will start realizing that. And you will also know how to manifest the day-to-day life as you want, aligned to the highest fact, highest truth. When you start internalizing this truth, I am initiating all of you into. Waiting to get hurt or waiting to feel blessed. Are we interested in waiting to get hurt by life for every small thing? Are waiting to feel blessed for every small thing happening around us? That's it. Please understand. I can give you the same assurance, commitment, protection through this initiation. As much as you can start living these powerful cognitions, don't worry, you are not expected to be 100% perfect. You are only expected to be total as much as you can. Be total as much as you can. No need to be perfect. No need to worry about perfection. Start with your totality. More and more strength will start happening. Understand? You have 14-inch biceps and you see somebody having 24-inch biceps and you feel, oh, when will I build 24-inch biceps and triceps? Impossible, forget about it. No, then life doesn't work in that way. From 14, you build
15. That 15 brings so much strength, so your weightlifting ability becomes double. That becomes 16. That increases your weightlifting ability to triple. Then that brings 17, and that every inch muscle getting added adds strength and your ability to lift, and then you build. Finally, you achieve what needs to be achieved. Every time you win using a powerful cognition, powerful truth in your life, you gain confidence on Paramashiva. That confidence gives you the ability to build more powerful cognitions. More powerful cognitions brings more confidence on life and enlightenment. Paramashiva, Kalabhairava, and that gives more confidence and more powerful cognitions. That brings more enlightenment, more power manifestation. Understand? Somebody goes to God and asks, God, bless me. Everyone should praise me. Give me the boon. Everyone should praise me and accept me. God said, hey, even I am not accepted by everyone. Why are you asking that? Even I am not praised and accepted by everyone. Don't ask for that. Life will ever be one side people praising you for your contribution. The other side people will be abusing you, attacking you, just because they are feeling deeply anger, violent inside for various reasons. You need to know, are you going to hurt yourself because they are vomiting their pains on you? Are you going to hurt yourself waiting to get hurt by them? No. Or are you going to be very clear and go on contributing to the world what you need to do? Understand, life is for people who decide to go on contributing and do what they need to do. That's it. I wanted you to know, at any situation in the life, truth is the most powerful strategy for life. The truth is you are Paramashiva. Whether you understand or not, nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Understand, I am telling you. With all this so much attack, I am surviving, thriving, not just surviving, thriving is just because Paramashiva is protecting me, Kalabhairava is protecting me. Conclusions you arrive cannot affect your conviction you are the ultimate. Whenever you feel there is a ghost, just stare into it, it will disappear because it is nothing but your own projection. If you stare, you will understand there is nothing there, it is my projection from here. It will just settle down into your inner space. You will not see any of your projection. Only when you are in a bipolar mood, half of you is seen and half of you is seer. If you stare and come to awareness, whole of you becomes seer. If all of you becomes seer, you are a Brahmana, Parpan. If whole of you is Parpan, you are a Parpanan. If half of you is seen and half of you is seer, you are a Chandala, bipolar. If whole of you becomes seer, you are a Brahmana. In day to day, whether you are successful or failure,
you manifest power or you manifest powerlessness, these are all conclusions you arrive that cannot affect your conviction you are Sadashiva. The conviction Sadashiva cannot be shaken. You are the Para, the ultimate Mahasadashiva. Brahmins call Parabrahma, Vaishnavites call Paramapatam, Shaivites call Parashiva, Shaktas call Parashakti. Para, the space of Para, you are that, the independent, intelligent, active, inspired, charged up, passionate embodiment of Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the auspiciousness. Everything happening in you is auspicious. If you understand that, you are Shiva. Inside you, outside you, everything happening is auspicious. I tell you, once you are initiated, once you are my disciple, listen very clearly. Even if you think in your life things are falling apart, they are falling in proper place. Understand? Nothing is falling apart. They are all falling in place. Once you are initiated, you are integrated to Guru, Linga, Sangha. I tell you, nothing falls apart. You may, even if you think things are falling apart in your life, they all fall in place. Understand that. Nothing falls apart. Everything happening is auspicious. Everything is falling in place for the higher purpose. I tell you. Once you sit with that clarity, you are Shiva. If you are able to come to that clarity in your life, you are master of your life. You are Ishvara. I tell you, whoever is constantly in firefighting mode internally lives as Jiva. Whoever lives in ferocious mode internally lives as Shiva. Listen, please listen. Whatever is happening is auspicious. Things are not falling apart in your life, they are falling in place in your life for your higher purpose. Listen carefully. This 5 action like creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, liberation. These 5 principles means like creation of the universe is creation. The permutation combination of this 5 into 5, 25, is happening constantly in you. So understand the truth. Everything happening in your life is auspiciousness. With this one truth, one powerful cognition, if you sit and bring this clarity, completion, joy, restful awareness this one principle in your life alive, then you are free from death. You are free from death. I can give you thousands of sacred secrets about death. Just catch this one truth. Everything happening in you is this 25 activities happening in your life internally, externally. So be very clear. If you are suddenly having lottery, wealth is getting manifested. If you are losing some money, the destruction of wealth is happening. But that does not mean you are a loser or something is wrong with you. You are Paramashiva. Things are not falling apart. Things are falling in place. Sometimes some wealth loss awakens strong, active, workaholic energy in you, which is, you might have lost few $1,000s, but the energy gets triggered in you, maybe worth of millions of dollars. I have seen this happening. So nothing is wrong, inauspicious. Anybody who soaks into this powerful cognition, whatever is happening is auspicious. First of all, that powerful cognition fellow, you will not have violence inside. And you will not be doing anything wrong. You will be living as Paramashiva. When somebody tries to attack you, they only create karma. It's not that you have some karma, because of that they are coming near. No, they create karma for themselves. You live in a pure Paramashiva space. I tell you, when you are integrated to your Guru, the powerful cognitions they manifest, it may be very simple word, but it will just open your Kundalini and make it into reality. Now, I am telling you about the most powerful sacred secret of death. 5 into 5 means creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, liberation. This 5 into 5, this 25 principles is happening now in you. Take this as powerful cognition. And everything happening inside you, outside you is auspiciousness. This powerful cognition will make you intelligent, strategic, brilliant, powerful. It will not make you lazy, tired, bored, powerless. No, understand that. It will bring so much healing and energy, especially when you are my disciple. When you are initiated by me, integrated to me, understand. It just manifests in you like initiation. Understand, sometime you may say, oh Swamiji, the universe does not make sense to me. It does not need to make sense to you. It is not obligated to make sense to you.
You are obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. Understand? You deciding to make yourself sensible to Paramashiva is surrender to Paramashiva. I decided I will make myself sensible to Paramashiva. I will not bother whether Paramashiva makes sense to me or not. That is surrender. Paramashiva is no way bound to make sense to me. Universe is not obligated to make sense to me. I am only obligated to make sense to universe. I am obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. My behavior, my lifestyle, my thought currents, me, I am supposed to make myself sensible to Paramashiva. Paramashiva is no way obligated to make himself sensible to me. This is the, I am revealing the most internal, deepest sacred secret. Decide. Life, Paramashiva, universe, Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. The Jiva means the individual existence, soul, Atma of me. Ishvara means the cosmic soul. Jagat is cosmos. These three put together is Paramashiva. All this is not at all obligated to make sense to me. I am only obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. That is surrender. When I decided that, suddenly I saw everything started making sense to me and he started manifesting through me. I became insider. Understand? As long as you think world, universe should make sense to you, you will be an outsider. When you decide, universe is no way, Paramashiva is no way obligated to make sense to you. You are only obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. You become insider. Paramashiva starts revealing all the truths to you and he makes so much sense to you. Understand? When Paramashiva starts making sense to you, you feel just with life. Wow! Life is dharmic. Nothing is negative in the universe. Everything is auspicious.
Yes, Nithyanam, to all the participants, that was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on nothing is falling apart, everything is falling in place. Life is auspicious. As Bhagavan Natraja stands tall, symbolizes that everything, whatever comes, whether the rejuvenation or creation, nothing is falling apart, everything is falling in place. You just enjoy the space of oneness with Swamiji, enjoy that space, that joy that you are Paramashiva, and continue to live your life like that. With this, I'd like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who has joined this live for this glimpses of Paramashivoham, and welcome all of you for the upcoming season. Paramashivam seasons will be having tremendous most weighted darshans of Swamiji. With this, I'd like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who's watching us. Thank you so much for joining us for this program. With this, I'd like to conclude this program with the Puna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukar Panamastu Om Nithyananda. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam.